In the heart of Lagos, at the prestigious yet aging Kingsgate High School, something strange was unfolding. It began when a new student was transferred to Class 3C, a girl no one had ever heard of before. Her name was Mirabel Yuzo, and from the moment she stepped into the classroom, everything changed. She was breathtaking, not in the usual way, but in an unsettling, almost perfect way. Her eyes were too sharp, her uniform always spotless, and her answers in class were always just a little too flawless. She barely spoke, but when she did, everyone listened, like their minds were being pulled toward her voice. People whispered, "She doesn't blink." Some said she could answer exam questions before they were even printed. Others swore she never went home, that she simply disappeared after school. Within 2 weeks of Mirabel's arrival, strange things started happening. The class's top student, Kelvin, vanished after school one evening. Then Titi, the gossip queen, stopped talking altogether, eyes wide open, traumatized, and unresponsive. Everyone noticed something else. Mirabel's seat in the classroom never gathered dust, even on weekends. And her name didn't appear in the school's records. When the class prefect, Joshua, tried to investigate, he found something chilling. Mirabel's desk had carvings underneath, symbols no one recognized, and a name etched repeatedly, Orisa Oden. He googled it. What he found was horrifying. Orisa Oden, an ancient deity of knowledge and sacrifice. It was worshipped in secret in some parts of the country, believed to possess those who seek forbidden wisdom, feeding off the minds of the brilliant. One night, Joshua and his friend Edora sneaked into the school's forbidden West Wing, the old, dusty library no one used anymore. There, they found books written in codes, sealed journals, and old photos of a girl who looked exactly like Mirabel. The photos dated back to 1993, 1972, and even 1951, the same girl, never aging, in different uniforms. Suddenly, the room went cold. Pages flipped on their own. And standing behind them was Mirabel, not angry, just watching. Her voice echoed in their minds without her lips moving. Curiosity has a price. Joshua collapsed with a scream, blood trickling from his ears. Edora barely escaped. The principal, Mr. Okonkwo, called a secret meeting. He confessed the dark truth: every decade, Class 3C was cursed. One student, always a girl, was chosen by the Orisa. She would absorb knowledge, feed on intelligence, and leave only when her task was complete. The school covered it up every time. For years. Because when they tried to stop it, the entire school suffered, teachers died mysteriously, students disappeared en masse, the building caught fire from nowhere. Now, the Orisa had returned. In Mirabel. And she was almost full. Edora, the last standing top student, decided to fight back. She wasn't the smartest, but she was the most fearless. She spent nights reading ancient texts, praying at 1 a.m., and studying the Psalms, especially Psalm 91 and 35. Then came the final exam day. Mirabel sat at her desk, smiling as she always did. But Edora walked in with something different, a mirror dipped in holy oil, passed down by her grandmother, a prophetess. As Mirabel leaned close to cheat the answers from Edora's mind, Edora turned the mirror. For the first time, Mirabel screamed. Her skin cracked. Her form twisted. Voices of hundreds of stolen minds echoed through the room. The windows shattered. But it didn't end there. As she vanished into ash, she whispered to Edora. "You can't kill knowledge. Only borrow it." I return, as I always do. The class returned to normal. New students came. The school repaired the windows. But one day, years later, a new girl transferred into Class 3C. She smiled at the teacher and took the only empty seat, Mirabel's old seat. She blinked once. Just once. And outside the classroom, the carved name reappeared on the wall. Orisa Oden.